Hey there, and welcome to day one of the Reels Challenge. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Dre, and I am with Time of Dre on Instagram. I'm a social media coach and Instagram expert located in Texas. And my primary job is that I help people like you master your message utilizing social media and finding ways to monetize that so that all of that wonderful time you're spending on social is something that can turn into an income stream for you. I'm really excited that you're here, and this will be a fun week. This is super lighthearted, totally free. There really is no end game except to make you much more comfortable with Reels, push you out of your comfort zone, and hopefully get you some better results than what you've been seeing in the past. So this is how the challenge will work. Every day you're going to receive an email from dre@timeofdre.com. And I want to make sure that you whitelist this email. You can Google how to do that with your provider, but this will make sure that these don't end up in spam or promotions or in some random folder. We want these to actually show up in your inbox so you can learn the information. That's why you're here, right? So make sure you have access to dre@timeofdre.com. And in the video, there will either be a video training like the one you're seeing today and a prompt, or a few tips and a prompt. So you're not going to have a full-fledged training every single day. There'll be tips and tricks and things like that for growth that will be happening throughout the week. And on the very last day, we will do a live Q&A and hang out inside of my Facebook group. I really would love for you to be there. If you did not join already, it is Ignite Your IG on Facebook groups. Here is the handle that you can type into your search bar to make sure you join us. I have over 1,300 people in that group, and we talk about social media and we help each other out all the time. So even outside of this challenge, I think that you would really love to be there, and I would love to have you. Okay, so let's start off with talking about best practices. Most of the photos that you see here are not my original photos, just making sure we're clear on that. They are sample photos that represent the point that I'm trying to make. And recently, Instagram actually did release best practices for Reels. Up until that point, it had been a lot of speculation, maybe this, maybe that, but eventually they finally gave us the truth. So I'm going to give you some points of what Instagram has said themselves and some points that are my opinion based upon what I've seen in the industry. So Reels can be up to 30 seconds long, but during this challenge, we're going to shoot for about 10-second Reels. And we'll explain why on that particular day. Reels should be shot in portrait format, which means like you would film a story. We don't want to use a video that is landscape or horizontal. That just does not perform well on the platform whatsoever. So we're going to make sure that we film them all like we are filming an Instagram story. And Instagram has been clear that they are not going to promote or optimize anything with a TikTok watermark. So if you had been wondering that before, if you've heard that before, if you didn't know if it was true or not, Instagram has now come out and said that it's not that they're going to hide them or that they won't get any traction, but that you're not going to find that TikTok on the Explore page very frequently. And so it's better that you either, one, create original Reels content, or if you repurpose from TikTok, that you scrape it of the watermark first before you move it over into the platform, which we'll talk about on the appropriate day. They also said that they are not going to promote Reels that are grainy, which was really interesting. So we want to make sure that we have high quality footage, maybe not digging back up old footage from a couple of years ago, that you are creating something here and now. And they also specified that they want you to have used audio that is either in the Instagram audio function or original audio that you have uploaded. So that means you do not want to screen record your TikToks with music or something that's happening over there, or downloading TikToks with music and then uploading it. You would want to reskin that with the actual audio from Instagram as to not get it taken down or to have it hidden from other people. So we want to make sure that we're doing our best bet with the quality, with the watermarks, and with the audio, especially if you're repurposing from another platform. And this is my opinion. I do think that Reels should have a cover photo uploaded with text, but you're in luck. I actually created a free Canva template of a multitude of different Reels covers that you can click on that down bar and make a copy of. They're totally free. And you can use this to upload manual covers over top of your reel so that when you're looking through your Reels library, you can easily call out what the video is about. It looks really put together, and it's not a ton of freeze frames of you, midway doing something crazy. So continuing with best practices, Instagram themselves has said that the best reels are ones that have transitions, effects, and text. But we want to make sure that when you are putting text or elements on your reel, that they are optimized for the profile view when you move them to your timeline. So when you post the reel, you have an opportunity to post it to your timeline. But what happens is it cuts off a big part of your video. So you can see this is from Molly Sims. This is her original reel, but this is what it looks like on her timeline. Her head is cut off, her chest is cut off. And if you have a lot of text going on in the bottom or things happening up at the top, when it rotates over to your timeline, people can't see that and the user experience becomes very bad, right? Like if you were trying to watch someone's reel and they were giving instructions, but they're halfway cut out, I know your instinct is to say, okay, well, they would just click into it. They would just click it into it and read it and get all that information. But they won't. They don't. So we got to bring the horse to water and make sure that our text is optimized for the timeline, which is where most people are going to see your content. And then, of course, I get this question all the time. Should they have hashtags? Yes, they should have hashtags. We'll dive into this more. But I recommend a minimum of 10, a maximum of 30. And these we'll talk about which ones you should be using when we get into actually creating some reels. So this size one is definitely one of the biggest pieces to this puzzle. Having this in your mind when you create this week will really help improve the user experience tenfold on the first pass. So here is your homework for day one. I want you to do some market research and get prepared for this week. Market research is the act of just looking for information and gathering information. So I want you to head to TikTok, Reels, or niche specific pages, maybe competitors or people kind of like you in other industries, and start making note of overperforming content. Now, what is overperforming content, you ask? These are posts that have done 2 to 5 times the engagement of this person's normal post. So you go to Bethany's average likes are 100, but on this reel, it is 3,000. What happened? Why was it so exciting for her audience and how did it go viral? Those are the types of videos that we're looking to identify. If you are, let's say, in the photography niche and you go to someone who maybe shoots weddings, but you shoot families, look through their reels. Spot the ones that look like they have gone crazy with the likes and crazy with the views and analyze it. Look at it and say, why was this so popular? Was it the funny sound? Was it the information? Was it the transitions and the camera work? What is it about this that I can learn from for myself? So I'm going to walk you through this process, but I'm going to have you save 4 different sounds and 4 different video ideas from TikTok Reels and creators that you like. So here's how we're going to do that. If you've never saved a sound on Reels, it's very simple. If you find a reel with a sound that you like, you're able to tap the sound at the bottom, and you're going to end up in this very first screenshot here, where there's an option to flag the sound, just like how you would bookmark a post. It will then save these sounds into a save folder in screenshot 2, which is called sounds audio. So this is where every single sound that you've ever saved is going to end up. Alternatively, when you're creating a reel, if you're looking to find these sounds again, in screenshot 3, when you open up the sounds area and it pulls that whole drop down, it's going to show you an option for saved at the top, and you can tap that and it will take you to all of your saved audio. So you are going to be able to find someone's video again, tap on the sound, and flag it into a specific saved folder that you will have to be able to access whenever you would like to utilize these throughout this week. With that, you can also bookmark the video. So there's 2 elements there. You can bookmark the sound and you can bookmark the video. So again, your homework was to save 4 sounds and to save 4 videos. So go ahead, figure out some things that you like. And if you see a video that's really caught your eye with the transitions or the way that they put it together or the type of information they were giving, give that a save. Then if you come across another video that's just funny, it has nothing to do with your niche, but the sound is gold, make sure you save it. Same thing over on TikTok. When you're scrolling through TikTok and you find a sound that you like, you can tap on the sound at the bottom, which is in that middle frame here that you see, or you can tap in the rotating circle in the bottom right. And that will bring you to a screen where you are able to hit add to favorites so that you can save that sound. Now, if you are looking through the Discover page or you are on the main page where you're kind of browsing through audio, there is also a bookmark flag there where you can pick audio, and that will save it to your Add to Favorites folder, which you'll be able to navigate to from your profile and make sure you have those sounds collected. So every once in a while, I'll do this. I'll sit down and I'll say, today I'm going to find many videos for inspiration across different niches, sounds that I think are funny, and then I'm going to put them into the factory and I'm going to figure out how to pair them together so that they're really funny and really engaging for my audience. So that was day 1. Go forth and conquer. Tomorrow we are going to take one of your ideas. We're going to spice it up and actually create your first reel. But again, I want to make sure that you have whitelisted my email so you get the rest of these. Save 4 sounds and save 4 videos for inspiration. And I will check you later.